Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enavia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there, and you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA, and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Russell Westbrook.
And he's not passing the ball as well this month. If you look at his numbers from earlier in the season, he's not seeing the court as well. It may be a little too focused on creating his own shot than orchestrating for the guys around him.
Now Golden State's starting five. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Looney, and it's Curry in at the point. And for the Lakers, we've got Johnson. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. Right now, both these sides dealing with injuries. We won't be seeing either of them, Clark, at 100%.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, Kevin, but I give their coaches a lot of credit for plugging the holes effectively to this point.
Now, here's Kuminga. After LeBron James's miss, gets the three-pointer to fall.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Now James, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. To end the run, LeBron with the bucket.
Well, the whole floor is wide open for LeBron. I mean, he's got just the right kind of touch for those mid-range shots.
There's Kuminga. Back to Thompson. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Johnson, the pass to Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Curry gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropped. Impressive scoring here.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's James after the miss from Klay Thompson. And Bradley gets it to go.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Again, Golden State.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
The 8-footer. Kicks it out to James. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Curry with the 3, and that one released in time, but no good. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He witnessed him delivering a series of 3-point.
Fans, your Lakers goal.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action.
Here they are.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
In a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Trevor Ariza. Monk is out there with Anthony, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. Porter kicks to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Porter passes to Poole. And it's off from 3-point range. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Monk for 3. Porter pulls it in. Warriors leading by 9. Poole, the pass to Porter. Back to Poole. Here is Porter. Lets it go from deep. Poole, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ariza. Jacks up a 3. Reeves gets the bucket.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
A 1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Tries the spin move. Anthony against Porter. Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. Horton Tucker, that's good.
Their field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
55 seconds left in the first half. Down low, Ariza. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
Boy, I like the fire that Ariza plays with. He's not afraid of sacrificing his body on his way up.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza.
You know, Ariza offers his team invaluable experience. He's a natural leader who his teammates look up to.
Curry with the bounce pass. Looney kicks to Curry. Thompson dishes to Curry. Here's Toscano. Good on the 3-point shot. Toscano's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
James has a 2-pointer. Can't nail the jumper.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, for that interview.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution.
Let's move on to see. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the center position. And Looney sends it back. Thompson Thompson against Westbrook. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Thompson. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Looney down low. Johnson on him. There's the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Stolen by Thompson. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bradley. One-on-one here. And a wide-open look for James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of it.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for Golden State. Bielitsa, he checks in for Looney. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. A minute 20 left in the third. The pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Reeves. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
It's Bielitsa. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Warriors lead by 7.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Wiggins. Ron right side. 5 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Got that one up quick.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Both shots good from the stripe. Out left to the wing. Poole up top. It's Porter outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And Porter has a quick release, takes no time getting the shot off. When the defense is backing off of him, he has no problem pulling it up right off the pass.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been very... And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Boys, aggressiveness on the offensive end.
It's the fourth quarter.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Anthony out there with Johnson. And there's Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Ariza in its small forward.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Here's Westbrook. That shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
Here's Monk. And the rejection by Curry. For 3. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
3 points.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Another three for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Iguodala against Anthony. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and it's Westbrook missing. Warriors leading by 23.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Curry with the three, drills the three-pointer.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Shoots the three, and another three for Golden State.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Warriors substitution.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Horton Tucker.
Warriors foul. Juan Toscano. That's his first personal.
And he makes the first.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
Good on both. On the wing, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Andre. I know if you could bottle a game like tonight, you would. But what's the key as you look forward to these upcoming games?
The key is just not letting all the outside distractions, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and guys will be ready to play.
Great performance tonight, Andre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.